Welcome, everybody, to this edition of Pitchside with PortuggeePrince. I am, of course, your host, PortuggeePrince. And today on this edition, we have Joah Knowns, or as I like to call him, Joah Klopp, as he has been the new appointee at the helm of the Cup for Liverpool in League Two. Joah, how you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm good, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing phenomenal. I am doing phenomenal. So I want to start it off by saying congratulations on getting Liverpool. Obviously, it's a big club. You know what I mean? It's probably prestigious in PCN. You already know that you've been contacted by quite a few people. So what's give us a little bit of your background as far as what you've done in PCN in previous seasons.
Well, I started my PCN career in season 8. I played with LA Galaxy a little bit then, but I really started in season 12. I started off the season with Wolves, actually. Funny enough, with Smoke
Wolves,
Break.
Lads. Hashtag save the Wolves.
Smoke Break. Adam was on the team, and Maddie's still there. And about 5 games in, I took over at Leicester, and then that's where really everything started. We popped off as a team. We went on like a 28-game unbeaten run, and that's really where my PCN career thrived at. I really enjoyed it there, and we thought we were going to have a really bright future there, but unfortunately I had job stuff pop up for me, and I had to step down as the manager of the club. But, season 13, I took it really smooth. I didn't really play as much as I thought I would. I signed with Atletico Madrid, but didn't really do much there. And this season, I came back to Atletico Madrid, and it's been probably my best season as a player, as a defensive midfielder. And, I had to leave at a very unfortunate time. That's one of the things probably that I hated about having to become the Liverpool manager. But other than that, it's been amazing.
Man, I tell you what, like I referred to a little while ago, you've been contacted by a lot of people since you took the helm. How many people have, just ballpark here? Obviously, no specifics, but how many people have messaged you about potentially coming down to League Two or going to Liverpool in general to help you out?
Ballpark, in terms of just general ats or a simple DM, I'd say probably close to about 40 to 50, in all honesty. In total, it's been unbelievable.
Oh boy,
it's been absolutely unreal. But I'm very thankful for this opportunity, though.
I mean, are you a Liverpool fan in real life? Is that your favorite club by any chance?
Oh, funny enough, in real life, I'm actually a Manchester United fan.
Oh,
yeah, but I see it as.
Don't let Adam Coops know that. Don't tell Adam.
Oh,
Coops.
he knows. He knows. He knew whenever I applied for the spot. He was like, he was not having it. But I see it as more of a PCN versus real life thing. I see it as an opportunity to take over the PCN Liverpool, and I'm happy to do that. They've not had the best of times recently, but I really just want to bring them back to the Super League, where they honestly deserve to be. And I see it as just a separate thing, honestly. I'm happy to be the manager at Liverpool, and hopefully I'm here for a very long time.
For sure, man. I mean that club is it goes without saying. You know what I mean? Liverpool is Liverpool. It's a gigantic I can't even words. It's a big club. We'll just go ahead and say that it is massive for sure. So League Two, Liverpool, you've played a few games now at the helm.
Yes.
What's your initial thoughts of League Two this season? I know you said that you managed Leicester City in the past,
yes,
and went on an improbable run. How do you feel about League Two this season?
Just from the 2 games that we got, it's about the same, I would say, as season 12. The 2 teams we played, they were pretty good teams. I will say that the teams are much more organized. They have more players. Back in season 12, lower table teams normally didn't have 11s, and I was really surprised yesterday Sporting brought out 10. They were missing one player, and Braga had, I'm pretty sure, a full 11. So I was really happy about that. It's really nice to see just League Two itself is improving year by year, really all the time. As the seasons progress, you see these teams just getting better and better, and it's so nice to see.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I've anyone that's been in PCN for a bit. I mean, I've been for 4 seasons now, but if you've been here for a little bit of time, you can see the difference in League Two as far as
Totally.
competitiveness, for sure, for sure. So my next question to you would be, as far as Liverpool is concerned. So obviously, when Rowdy was managing Liverpool, Liverpool won the Prem this season, and in real life, they
Yeah.
won the Champions League last season, and Liverpool then double relegation from Super League to League One, and then from League One to League Two, and now at the cellar, or towards the bottom in League Two
Yeah.
at the moment. What do you, if you want to go ahead and just tell us what names have you got? Obviously, there's a lot of Liverpool fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What kind of names have you gotten as far as people wanting to go to Liverpool?
In terms of the Liverpool fans themselves, of course, you're going to get the Adam Coopses, the Jammies, the Matties from Wolves. But other than that, just guys who want to join. I don't know if they're necessarily fans of the club, but they just want to join Liverpool, bring him back to the Super League. I've had people like Pujols message me. I've had Mapes. I know Mapes is a supporter in real life. We've signed Strikos from Hearts. He was released, and we signed him. Um, just a bunch of different guys. Hawaiian Steve, Texas Ace, a little bit here and there. He's talked to me a little bit. And Peter Savage is one of them. We just have a bunch of different guys, really.
Man, I tell you what, you don't have you have a lot to choose from, man. You know what I mean? To build
Yeah,
that
yeah.
club up, you got a lot of good names to choose from for sure. So you've been in PCN for a bit, and I wanted to know your thoughts as far as what do you like about playing in PCN? Like, what is your favorite thing about playing in PCN?
Um, Honestly, for me, my favorite thing about playing in PCN is developing the relationships with people. You get to come together with so many different people, but in all reality, you have a lot of common interests. You have a common love for the game, uh, a common love to play FIFA, and maybe. I know a lot of people aren't enjoying it, but it's just building the relationships with people for me. I love people. I love building friendships. I'm still close with a lot of my old Leicester teammates. I'm still close with all my Atletico teammates. It's definitely the friendships part.
Yeah, man. Hey, you already know, and especially as speaking from firsthand experience, especially managing, you definitely want to build those relationships and cultivate those relationships
Oh,
for sure.
totally.
That's something that you definitely want to do. Um, what is so as far as PCN? So you like the relationships. You like to build camaraderie, so to
Yeah.
speak. What is something about PCN that you would suggest to make it better? Like, is there something that you would that if this call was with Dorsey and he asked you, "Hey, tell me how I can make my league better," you know, what what would you tell him?
In all honesty, something that's kind of ticked me off personally is, I guess, maybe the game day things, just the game day issues, the small things that can pop up. You know, in terms of getting a game, the rules they've done a lot better recently. There's no more calling for five and stuff like that. But I still feel like there can be headaches with that. I guess there's always going to be difficulties with that. But honestly, maybe maybe just some little transfer tweaks here and there with like the transfer budget and the percentages and stuff. To me, it seems like a little much, but I'm a very simplistic person. It's just something I don't know. All the transfer the percentages, all that. It's never really been my kind of thing. But who it's just something you gotta deal with,
Oh, absolutely. And then the transfer clauses, you
Yeah.
have buyouts, the different player values and such. No, I understand it for sure. Um, so question for you. Have you been following closely to Super League as far as the standings and some of the results by any chance?
I tried to, but I'm not perfect with it. I'll tell you that now.
Okay. All right.
I
So
think
I
I have
was
a general
curious.
idea of things.
Okay, okay. Then we'll stick with League Two. Then we'll go ahead and we'll stick with League Two. Um, who do you believe? And I know you're a manager in League Two, so this might be a bit dicey, but we'll ask it anyway. We're asking hard questions around here. Who do you believe in League Two this season will get promotion to head up to League One?
Um, I think one of the teams you have to put up there, obviously Celtics is up there. They're a very good team, but a team that's really caught my eye all the time with their manager Didi, he's done well. All of his co-managers, Dabala, Toronto. Toronto's just a solid group of guys. Dean Crazy, he's one of my old teammates, one of my old players. He's on that team, and it's just a solid group of guys. I can tell they're building chemistry, and it's just they're in one of those situations where everything feels positive for the most part, and that's one of the best feelings you can have, especially in League Two. You can get down on yourself very easily in League Two if things don't go your way. And right now, they seem like they're in a position where they're staying really positive, and that's something you always love to see. And I think they're definitely one of the teams up there for promotion.
All right, all right. So typically on these interviews, Joah Klopp, what I like to do is I like to give the floor to the interviewee. So I like to give you, a platform to say whatever you want. Shout out to people if you want, just anything that you want to say right now. It's, the floor is yours.
I guess something I would say is everyone just have a good time. I feel like I see a lot of stuff going on in the general Discord and stuff where it's just people talking a lot of trash. I guess if you enjoy that kind of stuff, go for it. But I feel like there's a lot of people who take this game very, very, very seriously, and I just have my biggest thing as a manager. I want to have a good time. I want my players to have a good time. You know, just keep the positive vibes rolling, guys. Let's just stay positive.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joah Knowns. He is the new manager of PCN Liverpool Football Club. Joah, you're going to have a magnifying glass on you at all times. You already know this. This is a big club. People want to see this club go up. This has been a major talking point in the season. I want to thank you for taking the time to do this interview. I really do appreciate it, and I wish you the absolute best of luck in League Two, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely, dude. I want to thank you. I want to thank all the listeners for Pitchside. I want to thank Sir William being in on the call, helping me out. And keep an eye out on the next edition of Pitchside, and have a good night, everybody.